blockages are being cleared. Going through a major solar plexus clearing right now. I've been feeling it on my journey. I know other people are feeling it right now. And in today's lesson, we're going to understand why it's so important to have this clearing happen in our solar plexus and how it's going to help us embody this new reality that we're going to experience. We're going to the new. You can't bring the old energy with you. And, we could have old energies. Maybe you throw stuff out in your house. Maybe people disappear from your life. Maybe you get rid of certain things. But we also hold the residue of these energies within us. The number one place where we hold this energy is our solar plexus region. And you could review your everyday life and critique your own solar plexus region for the past couple of years. Stress, anxiety. What is anxiety? Does anyone know in the class? Anxiety is fear of the future. So think about everything that's been going on in the world, right? We've shared this many times. We've shared this on Patreon as well in the group. Tonight we're going to be having a live stream on Patreon. The link is in the description if you'd like to join us. The more that you are pulled out of the now moment, you feel this in your stomach. And you're becoming more sensitive to this, right? We kind of thought we had plans and stuff, and we could see the way that the world is going on right now. People, they might ask you, what are you doing next month or so? Like, we have no clue what's going on right now. So the more that we stay in the now moment, the more that we don't pull in this anxiety. So, the things that you are seeing going on in the world, our future, tomorrow, next year, whatever it is, it's not guaranteed. It actually never was, but things are happening at an accelerated rate. Even the expansion of human consciousness, that's the event that we're all in right now. So as these things are happening at an accelerated rate, we can't get comfortable, right? We don't know where we're headed. So, with all the uncertainty, it creates a lot of anxiety. And you could even have people in your everyday life that kind of give you that anxiety, and it's built up over time. This must be cleared and removed because now we're moving forward and we want to embrace, if we're going to be living in a new frequency, we can't have the old frequency particles that are inside of us still there. So we want to clear and remove all of this so that now we're totally on that new frequency. A lot of us, we are becoming more lighter, less dense. And then all of a sudden you say, well, you know what? Actually, I feel more dense. I don't feel so light. So going through a solar plexus clearing is actually very important. You will become very light. You might have the urge to purge. Yeah, I see it in the chat already. Do you have the urge to purge? Let us know. So we gave everyone enough time to get on the live stream, whether you're watching live or on the replay. Right now, in the now moment, I'm very grateful. If you could hit that like button. If you hit that like button, it helps others find this message. It's like giving a boost of energy to this video and this channel. Please subscribe to this channel if today's message resonates with you. Click the bell next to subscribe, select all, hit that notification bell. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, and we also have a Patreon community where tonight we're going to be having another live stream, and we will all be talking about this topic and many other topics collaboratively. And when we see that the collective is all going through these situations, we don't feel alone. It gives us a better understanding. So the solar plexus clearing that's happening right now, blockages are being removed. When you think of things, a lot of chronic illness, for example, right, is actually, it's energy. And as even Dr. Bruce Lipton says, stress is the #1 cause of dis-ease. Yeah, dis-ease. Your body's not at ease. You ever have a person in your life and it makes your stomach feel like, oh, it's all like twisting and turning. You're not at ease. You're waiting for the curves and swerves. And in the world right now, you got curves and swerves in the world. You don't know where you're going. So I hope this is helping you to understand why many people might be dealing with this in the solar plexus region. So chronic illness has developed over a long period of time. It didn't happen overnight. All of a sudden, your liver's thrown off. You got all this stress, this anxiety. Your stomach is all, what's going on? This happened over a long period of time. Therefore, it takes time to fix it, clear and remove the densities that have built up over time. All of these densities, they didn't build up overnight. Situations that are lingering for years and years, subconscious programs that linger for years and years. So now we have been going through this process. It can't happen all at once. It's a lot for the body to handle. When you talk about these energies and shifts, Dolores Cannon spoke about this as well. So we have been going through a lot of clearing in that midsection, in that solar plexus region. And now it's being heightened right now so that we can embrace, this is pretty much it, right? This year is coming to a completion. And we've been sharing about this all year long. Reflect on your life when you got into this year and where you are right now. So we could see that as we go into 2024, the year of abundance, yeah, we have to embody that. How are we putting out this frequency, right? You can't put out this higher frequency with all the old densities that are built up inside of you. Stress and fears, constant anxiety build up in the solar plexus. So there is a clearing. Things need to be undone. There is an unraveling that's happening for the timeline, for your physical body. Your physical body is a representation of the life that you have been living and where we're going in the future. Your body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. It is important to listen to that body. We have to clear these things to become a vibrational match for the new reality that we're experiencing. A lot of us are already there. If you missed that lesson a couple of days ago, head to the channel page, check it out. Don't go back, burn the boats. Yeah, kid, you're already here. You're here to the party early. You're already there. You made the jump. You're on the new timeline. But sometimes these densities are still in our body. So we have to have this purging, this clearing, so that we are more of a vibrational match, because that density is still part of your frequency. So we are becoming this new vibrational match for our new reality. The closing of the old cycle and moving into the life that you deserve. Absolutely. You deserve the best. Don't settle for crumbs. You deserve the best. You deserve the best experience that you could have. And there's no more settling as we're going into the next year, as it is the year of abundance. So the old cycle is closed, and now we're moving into the life that we deserve. You really need to be in tune with your body. And this is very important. Your body, your vessel, you're utilizing this to navigate this reality. It's your vessel. Here we go. Your body needs to run like a well-oiled machine. You could write it in the chat, in the comments. Run like a well-oiled machine. When you got all the gunk and stuff, right? You change your oil in the car. You do an engine flush, whatever it is, right? Well, guess what? A lot of people, they spend more time worrying about their car. They're not worrying about their own body. It's amazing. And I see this too a lot. I've been doing a lot and sharing about my journey, getting back to where I was on the original timeline. And our body is a representation of everything. So you have to make sure that you are running like a well-oiled machine, whether it is your diet, physical wellness. What are you doing? Again, on my journey, I lift weights, I go to the gym, ABP, always be pumping, kid. But whatever it is that you do, whether you lift weights, whether you walk, run, ride a bike, what do you do? Let us know in the comments. The more you do this, the waters of the body needs to flow. I did a full video on this earlier on the journey of our everyday lives. The waters of the body need to flow. Got to get the blood pumping. And the more that you push and push, right? You sweat, you get out the toxins, things are moving around. Your body wants to get rid of all of the toxins, all of the stress that manifests within the body. Think of water, stagnant water. The water's just sitting there on the floor, right? Doesn't all that filth, all that stuff starts growing in the water? But when the water is running, the water is flowing. It's clean, crystal clear water. But if you have like a little puddle, right? A lot of disease grows in that stagnant water. I hope that's helpful for you on your journey. So the more that we are in tune with our body, listening to ourselves, how is our body telling us? It's giving us a little communication. It's telling us, okay, this is what you need to do. This situation that you're in, your soul, your higher self is giving you signals. And pretty much everything that we can experience when it comes to chronic illness happens over a long period of time. It's our body screaming out to us, wake up, be alert. Seasons of shedding. That's what we're going through right now. There are certain seasons where we start shedding things, right? You shed more hair, right? Shed skin. We're always shedding certain things. So, there are signals that come in that tell us, okay, now it's time to shed whatever it might be. Now we have to get rid of certain things. And you don't do this all the time, but now is the time. We have to shed certain things from our lives so that we can move forward with fresh, clear energy, fresh, clear energy. Think about all of your organs. You have to really focus on not only incorporation, but elimination for your overall wellness. And that's the importance of a solar plexus clearing. So I've really been, feeling that in the past day again and again. Is this the first time I've ever gone through this? No. But this is a time period that many people, if you're experiencing it right now, you could hit those suns and yellow hearts, get the yellow energy going in the chat. And really focus on your yellows and oranges. We got the yellows and oranges here today. We're focused on the solar plexus region, the sacral region. Remember the shame. Remember the sacral region is about creation. You want to create, but what stunts the creation of you expressing yourself there is shame. So we got to get rid of the shame. We got to get rid of anxiety. Anxiety is in the solar plexus. So again, not only incorporation, a lot of things are incorporating for our health, but then we have to eliminate things to improve our health as well. The chat is blowing up with the yellows and oranges right now. We are healing in the now moment. We're clearing in the now moment. And that's how we are able to move forward. And a lot of times when you go through this, it's almost like the liver is dumping or detoxing. You almost get like this weird taste on the back of your tongue. If you experience this as well, share it in the comments, because people read the comments, and it's really helpful for all people that are going through this season of shedding, as we are prepared. You came, you made it, you're on the new timeline, that's great. But in order to really, and you think things are just like you're almost in between worlds, everything is carrying a signature. We have to purge more of the old. Oh, people are waking up right now, joining the chat. Please hit the like button if you just stumbled in. So we're purging more of the old. We're shedding more of the old. And it is important to realize that you have accumulated these things over time, chronically. So it doesn't happen overnight. You might have said, oh, I've been on this journey. I've been working on, I've been trying to clear this. I've been trying to clear this blockage. I've been trying to clear this blockage. Well, it is the time to clear it. We have extra assistance from the energies right now. The energies are assisting us to shift and move things around. You know, you sweat certain things out. You can go in the sauna. You know, we could, run, do exercise, get a sweat, try to purge things from our body. But that's assistance, sitting in the sauna, right? 200 degrees, 180 degrees, whatever it is. And all of a sudden you start sweating more. It's assistance. So I'm using that as an example. Sometimes the energy is conducive. That's thermal energy, for example. But a lot of the energies that come in, whether it's from the sun, our galaxy, all of these energies, they really do manifest internally as thermal energy. We could see that even as certain energies pass through the solid earth, and it starts to heat up the interior. When you have more of these galactic energies, whether it's solar flares, right, or other stars in our system, you see increased earthquakes and volcanism. You might feel like a volcano ready to erupt right now. So that's where we are. And it's really an interesting time. I also wanted to share, I'm continuing to experience glitches. We'll talk more about this tonight on Patreon as well. I'm sure if you are getting this message right now, and if you are experiencing things disappear, like literally disappear, okay? So luckily I had another one. I keep this pen right here. This is another pen though. I have a pen right here on this desk at all times. And I know I put it here all the time. And this rising, I got up and I wanted to write a little bit more of my notes, and the pen is gone. I'm like, where's the pen? Luckily, I had another pen in a drawer, but certain things, and again, no one's going to tell you, maybe no one believes you, but you have to be the observer, especially when you are a person of routines and rituals, right? So, for example, I know certain things go in a certain place, because otherwise I know I will lose it. So when you put it down and you know it's over here, and then you look here, okay, where's the secondary place? It would be on the coffee table. It's not there. And then where did it go? It's gone. Still to right now. I didn't take it for a walk. I didn't go outside. It's totally gone. So you might be experiencing things like totally glitching. It really is like we're in between two worlds. There is a place for everything, and everything in its place. Otherwise, we don't know. Where did it go? So, these things are happening. It is important to really stay focused on how you are working with your body at this time, because we're here, and this body has to run like a well-oiled machine. I shared about that too, Christelle. I had those earbud things disappear too, but I think there was a greater reason. I had 2 pairs disappear, but I think there's a greater reason why they disappeared, because I wasn't supposed to be wearing them. It's just what comes to me intuitively. So it's a time period of purging. You might have the urge to purge. How are you feeling in your solar plexus region? Let us know in the comments. Remember to really stay focused and give time, whether it's intermittent fasting, whether you want to do a full day's worth of fasting. You gotta remember, we always want to incorporate, right? What do we want to incorporate, right? Gotta eat, gotta get strong, gotta build muscle, whatever it is. Gotta eat, that's incorporating. However, on our journey, we also have to spend time on elimination. So it might actually serve a purpose where you might do intermittent fasting. I shared about this on Patreon as well, where I did not live that way in the past. But now, and especially because, listen, anxiety is higher across the board right now. So we do maybe need to spend a little extra time getting the purging, eliminating, removing the densities. So, you know, maybe do that in the rising. And it's a wonderful experience that we're all having. It's a once in a ever, not even a once in a lifetime, once in an ever experience. But this is the closing of an old cycle, and we're moving into the life that each and every one of us deserves. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm grateful for all of you. Leave a comment. What are you experiencing in your solar plexus region right now? Do you feel the cleanse? Listen, sometimes it's not so great, but we're here to discuss these things. And you know what? It's just part of our shift that we're all going through right now. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to become a channel member to help support this channel, I'm grateful here. Please head over to Patreon. Tonight on Patreon, we're going to have another live stream. We're going to discuss this and many other topics on Patreon. Head over to X for daily motivation and utilize the hashtag #OurEverydayLives as we continue to grow our family and community. As more and more people are ready to do the work, they're ready to go through this journey of self-discovery, discover who you are. We're shedding the old, right? We're shedding layers. We're shedding the old. A lot of the old winds up in the solar plexus region. So we have to go through a big purge, a big clearing there, become lighter, become a vibrational match. Now we're on the timeline. Now we're drawing more in, more in. Momentum is a real thing. We got to have the momentum going right now. I love each and every one of you. Stay the course. We have our ups and downs. It's not easy, but in the end, we're all going to have this reality that we all deserve. I love you all. I'll see you tonight on Patreon. Bye for now.